we are going to find and draw the shadows that we see when we are inside the sunlight or having a lamp shining on objects on paper. I'm tracing around the shadows that I see from my figurines. I have a little puppy, a triceratops, and a translucent glass. So the pictures that I have are showing up by how I see the shadows. So I'm just tracing around my shadows. And it's harder to see when you're kind of leaning over it. And the translucent ones, you kind of can see through the glass, so I can see the top of the lid. This one I wanted it because it looks kind of neat and a lot taller when I draw it from how it looks in its shadow. And now I have my 3 different parts. I may have to go back and look at my triceratops, and I'm gonna add his legs in because I couldn't see it with my shadow. I'm kind of using my artistic license, and even the little feet on my little doggy. I'm gonna add his feet in, and I'm gonna add the bottom of my little cup. It's rounded here, so I'm just gonna add it. You don't have to do it that way, but I wanted to. So next, we're gonna try and add different shapes into their faces to make them, or the details of the work. I'm gonna add my triceratops. I use my imagination to give him some really funny eyes and a mouth. Maybe he'd have stripes. Maybe his horn would be intergalactic. I don't know. Maybe more like a unicorn. This one too. And for my dog, I say one eye because we're looking just at the side, so we can see the eye, part of his nose. He's a little miniature schnauzer because I love the schnauzers so much. And I could add eyebrows, maybe part of the eye you'd see just a little bit if it's a 3/4 turn. And he has his eyebrows. And his ears. And a collar. And his tail, maybe he has big spots on him. Maybe his legs are a little bit skinnier. Maybe there are 2 here. Erase that weird one. Here's my little doggy now. And then this, I don't know, it could have been a building. I think it's just going to be an apartment building without this piece. And it must be on a hill. It's a nice skyscraper. And it's on a hill. Well, I guess I could go like this then. And it's behind my dinosaur. And then I'm going to add more buildings into it. So buildings I'm just making out of shapes. So I'm going to add rectangles. Maybe this house is a circle house or a half circle. It's the rainbow house with 2 doors. And then I'm going to make the windows not circular just to be funny. And maybe the roof is a triangle or a trapezoid. How's that? Whoa! And then the next building might be like the Sears Tower, or some people call it the Willis Tower. I'm putting different patterns into it for the windows, just to give it some details. And there's a sidewalk in front of all of my little buildings. I'll put another building here and overlap this building in front of the other buildings behind it. Fancy doors with fancy windows. So this is the part where you use your imagination and your skills. that you learned all year, how shapes make up different things. You can use rectangles, squares, triangles, circles, overlapping them in front of the buildings. It's up to you to make it really unique and fun. And then we will have a fun picture. You keep drawing and drawing. Maybe they're in front of grass. I always make little sprites of grass like this. Sprite. Sprite. It makes it look like there's blades of grass. Or sometimes I go big triangle, little triangles. Right, right, right. Big triangle, little triangles. Right, right, right. It's like I'm signing it. Signature of grass. And there we can have the beautiful drawing. When you finish your drawing, you might have coloring supplies. So then you could actually add some color. And in this one, I made my little glass into a fire hydrant with my dog and my dinosaur. And I put a rainbow, and of course the sunshine can be leading to having another shadow coming out from the shapes that we already put down when they were really shadows. How funny would that be if I had the shadows showing up from the different toys I used and things that I found around the house. So I hope you have fun too, and I can't wait to see your drawings.